All right, y'all. So here they are. These shoes, I'm gonna be working on the soles of them. I bought them from Goodwill. I resell them. Put them on eBay. Put them on Facebook Marketplace. Put them on OfferUp. I try to put them on Goat, but Goat kept doing just too much. But here are the two products that I used: glue and a brush to clean your toilet bowl. Here's the drills, or the drill that I use. It's a Milwaukee Driver M80. It was cool. Got it done. Here goes the product that I use. This Dawn dish soap. So there are the soles. Boom, bam. It's me just putting it on. It was kind of funny. Just watch. It's like it was all wobbly and everything, and I work with drills a lot, especially in my field of work. You know, I'm in the construction field, and when it's like all wobbly and bouncing all over the place, you know, it doesn't have a good contact. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it isn't. Yeah. See, like it's running cool there, but you see, it's like I'm looking at it like, nah, this isn't right. Like, it needs to be fully in there and have good grip so it don't, just spin out on me while I'm using the drill and it flies somewhere. And I'm not trying to have it fly in my face. So it's doing all right. You know what I mean? I'm just fine tuning it. Just like, all right, I got to put it right here. Okay, this is decent. All right, all right. This is all me just saying to myself, like, all right, yeah, this is cool. All right, I can do it. Boom. So we grab our product, we grab the soap and the water. There's the soles again. Sorry if you hear the chair in the background. I'm sitting in my chair, but this is me just at it, just giving it a shot, cleaning it up. Not even dry. I think sometimes some people may run a dry brush over it just to knock off the dust and debris. But not me. I just jump freaking head in, right off the deep end. Just jump right in there and got to cleaning it up. And also, I didn't use like a pick or anything like that to take out the rocks. So there was rocks in there and some more stuff. I don't know if you guys seen it when I was showing the soles, but I'm going to show you guys once we get to the point where I had to pull out, and I didn't have a pick. And that's why I'm telling you guys now, if you're going to clean up some shoes, make sure you have all the right tool equipment, all the things to actually, get the job done right. This definitely gets the job done right. Don't get it twisted. Like, it definitely gets the job done right. But you would want to pick, like I said, it's like a little hook, a little pick hook or whatever you can use to get the rocks out or to help loosen up any kind of hardened stains or something like that, like maybe gum or I don't know, just there was some marks on here. It was like, what the heck is that? I don't know if it was like mulch, somebody stepped in some mulch or something like that, and it got into the sole, or it was just like this weird kind of color or whatever to it. So we just cleaning it up though, just the water. And all that I'm using, guys, is just Dawn dish soap and water, hot water. Not scalding hot or anything like that, but just regular hot water from the sink. Like I didn't put it in the microwave or something. I forgot the napkins. I forgot to wipe it down. But I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. Grab the napkins. And a new location. It was getting really hot right there in that spot that I was at. So I had to move just basically off to the side. Wasn't far. Just moved it over a little bit. Got underneath the tree. and just, yeah, grabbed my stuff, moved it over, getting ready, putting it all back together. Had to wipe me down. You see, it was hot. It was hot, man. So yeah, so just finishing up getting my stuff together, checking it out. Checking out the soles one more time, just seeing where I need to pay more attention to. So that's why I'm just looking like, oh, okay, here, and also there's rocks still stuck in those crevices or those joints or whatever in the shoes. And like I told you guys before, you're gonna want to have all the right tools. I'm using a key, one of my keys to pop out those little stubborn rocks and stuff. So yeah, you want to get those rocks and all that stuff out first, and then get to cleaning it up. So I had to switch the chair also to move it around because my toolbox, well, I'm sorry, my drill box was behind me, and you see that fence behind me as well. I'm shaking my head like, nah, I need to do better. I will do better. But that fence behind me, I didn't trust, anybody could just walk by, see I'm over here, got my back turned towards it or whatever, hop the fence, grab my tool, grab my drills and keep it pushing. And as you can see, these aren't some, cheap tools. You know what I mean? These are Milwaukee M80s and stuff like that, and they're not cheap. They're brand spank new. You guys seen in the box. I showed you in the box. Like I barely use these tools or these power drills. But I pulled them out now and got to doing my thing with it. So that's for all the shifting and all that stuff that you guys see. Just to give you a heads up on that. But these are my third pair of shoes that I am putting together and selling. I had two shoes prior that I've sold already on eBay, and I'm surprised because I had them also on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, and I was getting a lot of looky-loos on OfferUp, but nobody wanted to, go ahead and take the step to be like, yeah, man, I want those. But eBay, I'm not downplaying it or nothing like that for sure. Like I'm getting attention from all over, with those outlets, with those sites. So this is my third pair of shoes that I'll be selling online. I had a pair of some Air Force Ones. You see, put these that I sold on eBay. They were custom. They were white. You see that they were right. They were white and red. I painted them black and red and hooked them up with a little gray and all that stuff like that too. Those were custom made. I hooked those up, did those, and then I also just sold a pair of No Bull cross trainer gym shoes. And you can check these bad boys out here. So yeah, it's been cool. eBay, it's really been cool. So back to it, cleaning up these Jordan M1s, Novel or something like that. I can't pronounce the name. I really can't pronounce the name, but I like these shoes. These shoes are dope. So I wanted to clean them up a little bit more, and really get to scrubbing on these things. So did that, got that going, and we just cleaning them, guys. That's it. We're just paying close attention to detail, making sure that they're nice. They look nice. They're secondhand. You know what I mean? So we're not going to make them brand new. They're not fresh off of an assembly line or whatever, or some factory. Like these have been worn, broken in a little bit. I put some shoe trees in these shoes as well to keep that shape, kind of reshape it to as straight as possible, or more on the like the original kind of look, like when they first come off, as close as I can get it, you know what I mean? But again, like I said, these are pre-owned shoes. So, we're not, trying to reverse what's already been done. We're just trying to, clean it up a bit. Stuff gets dirty. You got to clean it up. It happens. So, but these shoes are amazing. They turned out really, really great, y'all. So I'm going to show you guys the before. Well, you guys already seen the befores. And now you're going to see the afters. And it turned out cool. Tell me what y'all think. All right. Have a good one. See you when I see you.